About to miss my own live. I've just been messing around. Did not get my daily recommended daily allowance of fiber up yet. Of course, you've seen all these. But like I have said before, oh, Lord. Well, the rest of them just going to have to stay down here. They are not going to sit up here and look pretty for me. Hey, y'all. What's up? What's in your cup and on your hooks or needles? Oh, Lordy, what is all this mess? Skip ads. Lordy, they ain't even today's. Where am I? Okay, here I am. Here he is. I'm getting y'all on my phone, so I can kind of halfway keep up. I'm so sorry when I miss you guys. Howdy do, Steve and Catbird, Michelle Underwood, Chandler and her hurt ankle. Been praying for you, honey. Hey, Christy Yarnbarf and my sis Ola Joe. And to all of you, hey, Carol. Pat Cray Hollis says good afternoon to me and everybody. And sis Ola says hey to everybody too. Susan I says hey to me and everybody. Hey, Roberta. She says hey to all of us. Anita says hey to all of us. Everybody says hey to everybody, right? And me too, in case I miss any of you. If I do, please keep hollering at me till I see you. Pat Cray Hollis says, don't forget the thumbs. Yeah, we need about 10 more already. D Yummy Elmo's here. Yay. Christy in the house. I didn't see Christy, but I see somebody. Howdy and Christy. So there I see you. Hey, Yarnbarf Christy. And yes, we pray that Sis Ola Joe, her hubby, and their little grandson all are feeling much better. And Chandler too. She got tore a ligament, right? In her ankle. That's gotta not feel good. And Angela Wright is here doing fine today, and we so glad. She's drinking water and working on a crochet top. I'm feeling fab too. I'm thirsty. Black currant burst in my cup. And I'll show you what I'm working on in a minute. I've been meaning to show y'all these. OMG. Are these ever good? If you like toffee, I found these at our local grocery store, which has the dumbest name in the world, Food Lion. But anyway, hey, hopefully my sound is going to be all right. And hopefully those aggravators won't be here either. So we'll pray for that. It says butter crunch cookies. They crispy, thin, scrumptious. Yeah, all of that. And they come from Southampton, New York. Tate's Bake Shop. They taste like toffee to me. So thin, so crunchy. Terrific with tea or coffee. Just saying. If you need a little pick-me-up, I have looked through this. And I do believe I'll be giving this away to tomorrow's winner of the mystery. It'll be some mystery yarn, but it'll be this Crochet World magazine also. So that's pretty cool, and it's for October, so it is current. And I won this from On the Hook Jeannie. So I'll be passing this along. Hey, Dee's Creative Hands, honey. How are you? Did I miss you yesterday? I was looking at the replay, and oh, Lordy, all you folks are going by, and I was just missing everybody. Hey, Sarah May, darling. And I've been using your washcloth, dishcloth with the little squirrel on it from way back. I love that thing. Think about you every time I see it and use it. Or just every time I see it, really. You welcome, Chandler. And Sarah May says she can't stay long, but she wanted to say hi and give a big thumbs up. Thank you so much. We still need about a dozen more of these. Thank y'all so much. You always do great with that. Sis Ola says she's still battling the cold. She's not better yet. So let's keep up our prayers for Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor, my sis. One of my 3 sissies. Crazy Knot Crochet. Oh, and by the way, little sis Marianne, the crotchety clogger, her shop is open back up. She's still awaiting surgery. You know, she got sick a while back, and so that kind of put a kink in things. But I'll be showing her fabulous row counters and stitch markers. And if, oh Lordy, if, shoot, Margie's Craft Corner, I found the stitch markers. I dug through my basket and got it all straightened out. So yay. Joanne Jack Darling is in the house. Oh, Joe's telling Chandler, take it easy. Yep. Just keep putting that foot up and ice it. And I know it's not easy because you got to get up for this, that, and the third. Hey, Marsha Lee Boo, Blind Stitches Creation is in the house. Carol said, hi, D69. She was just watching your videos. Isn't that wonderful? And Marsha Lee Boo says, virtual hug. She has a finished object. Yay! What is it? What is it? Pat Cray Hollis has sound now. And Christy says, I sound good on her end. Yay. She does her grocery shopping at Food Line, but she's also in North Carolina. So it's in a few states, but I'm not sure where all. And Hooked by Suze is here. Dee says, no worries. You know how it is. I hate to miss anybody. I know you feel the same way on your lives. Hey, to me. So good to see you back. And Carol says, I'm doing all right. Well, thank you, darling. Kivia is in the house, and Mark's here. Mark says, happy weekend, Dee and Squirrel Artist family. Hope that all is well. Please remember all those affected by 9/11. Yep, that's tomorrow, isn't it? Yep. Say a prayer for all the families of all those folks that perished in that horrible day. Be Creative Crafts Pam is in the house. Yay! Yay to all of you for being here. Miguel is here, but he's out and about running errands, but he gave a thumbs up. And you be careful out there. And we've got rain, more rain. I'm going to mold. I'm praying to God to send it out west to all of the drought-stricken areas and put out all the fires. So help me with that prayer, please. Dee says, thank you, Carol. She's trying. She has one video for what she's made for GrannyDee for the do-rags. Yay! I knew she was gonna. There's our Nana Michelle. She's lurking. I hope you okay, honey. You still not feeling up to speed. Let's see. Dee's Yummy Elmo says she still has some FOs and whips as well to post. Cool. Michelle McDavid is here. Folks saying howdy to one another, as you do. Madonna, I love you too, dearest. Kivia says, can't have too many stitch markers. No, I love, especially ones like, I'll go ahead and show you Margie's. I don't see Margie yet, but maybe she's here. Hey to everybody lurking, Gracie and any other lurkers and folks watching on the replay. Look at these beauties. Remember I showed these? I know I showed them when I got them on a squealing squirrel mail, and I think I showed them on a live maybe also, but I'm not sure. But they are beauties. Ones like these I usually display. But she sells these for $12 a set of 3. Aren't they beautiful? This one says inspire, and I believe the other says believe. Yep. And on the back of the believe, it has a cross. If I can get it turned around your way. Is that it or no? I can't see what y'all are seeing. Dang it. There it is. There it is. And I think Inspire is Inspire on, yeah, it's Inspire on both sides. And then that's a purdy. It's got a sparkly on it. I think if I turn it around this way, you can see the sparkly there. So $12, Margie's Crafty Corner for that set of 3. And Little Sis has these. Let me show you the Halloween one just fell out on the keyboard. I got one of these out just to feel it. One of the squishies, and so y'all could see it better. Oh, they're so much fun to squish. Isn't she cute? Remember, I showed these a package of 30 of them, and when I got them, they were $13.99. I think now they're $11.99. If you want to know more about this, I put it on my community tab. And also, I told more about it yesterday. But here is just one of my sis, Marianne, the crotchety cloggers. Gorgeous Abacus style row counters. And they come with, all of them come with the tracker now. So, you know, when you get after, if you do more than a 10 row repeat, or if you count it for something, use it for something else, whatever. After you get to 10, you can put it after that bead, the first bead, which would mean 11, 12, so on and so forth. And then she says you can move it down past the 2 for the 20s, after the 3 for the 30s, so on and so forth. Isn't that a cool idea? Help you keep your place. And when you move these, they are not gonna move in your bag and get you messed up. They won't move unless you do the moving. She also sells beautiful stitch markers like these. 2 for $4 and 4 for $6. Love the sugar skulls. And you can also, if you want something special charm or whatever, or certain colors on the beads, she does have an Etsy shop, and it is the crotchety clogger, just like this. So look her up, and I think there's a button, a message. You can message her and tell her what you want or whatever. So that's cool, and we've got all kinds of other folks to call out for what they have too, but we'll get to those a little bit later. Hey, Kaylin from Kay's Crochet Haven. There's my Bridget that sells these beautiful bags, and we'll show those in a little bit. There's Ivy B. She and Jen made an amazing top. I know you know about the Jen Ivy top. And Ivy B's been making some other things. I don't think I have the Zest top out here, but I showed it to y'all the other day. But she's got some pretty designs. Let's see. Oh, let me tell y'all about Dee says she's getting ready to place an order for a few small giveaways. That's cool. Michelle says she didn't get notification that I was on yesterday. No problem, honey. I know that happens sometimes. That's what replays are for, but I know it's not as much fun. What I do is set an alarm for Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 Eastern, Saturday and Sunday at 3. If you set an alarm, hopefully you'll never miss it, unless you cut your dinger off or your ringer and then don't hear it. Madonna put up Deni's link. If you have any prayer requests, please click on that link, and it's also in all my description boxes at the top. Click on her link. It'll take you to Deni's channel. Once you're there, go to her community tab. Whatever her most recent post is, in the comments, put what you need, who needs prayers, what they need them for, if you wish, or if it's don't want the name mentioned, or, Tell what you need. Tell what you need. Marsha Lee Boo, Blind Stitches Creation, says she finished a cross-stitch beanie that she designed. And now she's working on the scarf. That is so cool. Sarah May's drinking Fresca. I love Fresca. We talked about that the other day. It's a grapefruit soda. And it's diet, yes. And she's working on socks, something I've been wanting to learn how to do, but haven't yet. Our sweet sunflower Ashley's in the house. She says, hey, y'all, she's feeling low energy today, so let's keep prayers up for our sweet Ashley. She says, forgive her, she doesn't say hello. Ashley says hey to everybody in the chat. How about that? Everybody says hey to everybody. And she says, hey to me, honey in her tea, Queen Bee, GrannyDee. I love it. Love it, love it. And Dee's showing a bunch of these. Sheila N is in the house saying good afternoon to me. And the squirrels have a good one. And you too. Hope you're still here. Carol said, cheers, Madonna, you crazy. LOL. By the way, speaking of Madonna, keep her playlist running, please, so she will get a check every month from YouTube. And also, if you could run Julie Chafee Mazza's, and if anybody else needs help with their playlist being run, but just make sure you've got playlists and you've got plenty of videos to, run those. It's got to be your own content. If you have other people's stuff in your playlist, it doesn't help you. It helps the person who made it. Mark Robb is in the house. Susan Burke is in the house. Liz, how you doing? Is in the house. She's amazing with her designing too. She can just whip up stuff like, I love her little girl. I mean, I'd love to be like her little girl. Her mom can just whip up the cutest thing, those shorts, cute little dresses. Oh my goodness, Dory did it again. Dory, keep your money, honey. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That'll help with shipping and such. And if you came in after I said it, I won this from Jeannie on the Hook Crochet, and I'm always surprised to win something from her. She's about like Bod. She got a whole bunch of people. She's not up that far, but anyway, she does have a large following, and I think she's terrific. And I do love this magazine, but it's got a lot of pretty stuff in it. But I will share it with whoever wins the weekly giveaway. That'll be tomorrow. Remember, I always do those on Sundays now. So keep coming back. Hope you come back every time I'm live if you can. Come when you can. Hey, Daphne. Daphne's Creative Touches in the house. Donna said she's watching and working on a baby blanket. Let's see here. Oh, I said, speaking of Madonna, something else about Madonna is that on Sweet Tea's Yarny Friends little messenger, I think it's from Facebook Messenger, I know it is. She puts stuff up for every day of the week, what that day is. Like if it's hot dog day, which today is, who knew? Madonna did, and she let us all know. Let me read you. I'm going to try to start adding this to my lives. She says, welcome to Saturday, the 10th day of September, 2022. It's Aunt's Day, not the six-legged kind, but like Uncle's wife, or your mom or dad's sister, or aunt, some of you would say, and I think that's really the correct pronunciation if you look it up. Farmers Consumer Awareness Day. Love your Farmers Day. International Drive Your Studebaker Day. My daddy had a couple of those way back when. I remember him having some in the 60s, and I know he often said later on he wished he still had one or all of his Studebakers back. It's International Makeup Day. I was going to come on today wearing dribs and drabs of yesterday's, but when I saw this, I said, I got to freshen up. It's the world's first aid day and TV dinner day. Remember when those first came out? If you're old enough like I am, I remember when TV dinners first came out. And the food holiday, like I said, is hot dogs. I'm so glad I stopped by the little diner called Ghosties and picked up half a dozen chili dogs yesterday. Only one's gone out of that, so y'all know what I'm going to be eating today. So thanks, Madonna, for doing that. And like I said, I may start when I can think about it. And if I forget about it, maybe y'all help me remember. Hey, Norma. Howdy do to everybody I have missed. Dee said she's sad. She's got to go back to work on Monday. Not sure what her schedule will be yet. For training, I think, as I'm going into a new position. Yeah. Got the supervisor position. You go, girl. And we'll probably have to watch replays. I understand, honey. Chris is in the house, and I got gnats flying around my face. Fruit flies. I don't know if there's any difference between a gnat and a fruit fly. That's something to look up. And AJ's back with us. Hey! Love to you all. She said she's been off Yummy Elmo on medical leave for over a year. So nervous and excited for her new adventure as her place of employment closed, so she can't go back there. She was there almost 6 years. So everybody say prayers for Dee that everything will go smooth with her new job, that she will not be nervous. She will have peace about it. And there's Dory's. I should have done this. The big cowbell. Dory did it. $9.99. She said, I love being a squirrel in GrannyDee's nut house. I love for you too, Bee. And you don't have to give me a thing. Nobody ever does. Just show up. Show up and show out. Hey, Lulu, Cindy. And there's my little sis. Hey, darling. She says, hey, big sis Dee and everybody. And Mark Robb would love for you to play his playlist or run his playlist. Hey, Debbie Graybert. I'm doing great. I hope everybody is. I, have said a few that aren't doing so great that might need our prayers. But remember about going to Deni's. And remember that it is the first link when you go to my description page. Is at the very top. Just click on it, go to her community tab, and just comment what you need prayers for. Or if not you, who. If nobody needs prayers and you're just going there to look to see who to pray for, that's great. Let's celebrate some Nutty Buddies of the day. They're channel members. They pay a little fee each month, $1.99, $3.99, or $4.99. That's the ground squirrels, the brown squirrels, and the flying squirrels. And all of you are in the Squirrel Squad if you subscribed, and I appreciate every one of you in the Squirrel Squad and the Nutty Buddies. Whichever one you're in, or if you're in both, that's terrific. Let's put the links up for these folks. Grammy Colleen Crochets, and I love it if you check her out. And she's the one that did several tutorials for crochet do-rags. I knit mine, but I do have one or two that I'm crocheting. But if knitting is not your bag, if you're like Madonna and cannot stand that K word, or just don't know how and would rather crochet, go to Grammy Colleen Crochets. Please check these folks out, and if they're to your liking, subscribe, and hopefully they'll return the favor. Kaylin, Kalen, Reichart, Reichert, I believe. And the third one today is crochet, coffee, and cats. We've got several new ones that I'll be adding on to our list. We're in the 80s in the Nutty Buddy group, and I just love it. But I understand if you can't do that, that is totally fine. 53 folks in the house now, and I see 46 of these, so a little catching up to do, but not bad. Julie, Kivia says Julie needs 4 to get her community tab. Which Julie is that, sweetie? Did you say already? Let me go ahead and please forgive me if I haven't called your name out or missed your comment. Hey, Zach. He's just on his way to work. Okay, no problem. Have a good day, honey. Thanks for popping in and giving us your thumb. The little sis is talking to Madonna. These are not new, but they are beautiful. They're skinny cakes, and I got these for $5. And I may be giving some of these away in the mystery yarn giveaways that I do, or mystery giveaways. They always include yarn, sometimes a yarnology hook, or who knows, maybe a furls hook sometime. This one's called Plum Pudding, and all the skinny cakes have 795 yards. You get them at Michael's, maybe other places too, but Michael's is where I always find mine. They are 100% acrylic. It's a number 3 light. It suggests a 4mm hook and needle, and I always use bigger ones than that just to make it have a lacier look, but that's up to you. And it's got a cool pattern on it. I believe this one is crochet. Yes, it is. And it only takes one of these balls. But you can find other, this pattern is on the inside of the label, but I think you can find other patterns on yarn. I know you can. Yarnspirations.com. Again, this one is Plum Pudding. I'd probably never thought to put those colors together, but I like them. I love them. You know the rest of that. There's one of those mega balls I was talking about, getting rid of some of those that cost me $28 when I got them at Hobium. My thought was to put them around as kind of a prop. It's got tons of yardage in it. But I'm going to give away some of these so I can put these anniversary cakes. This is an older one, but remember that rainbow one I got yesterday? It's right there. And this is raspberry ganache, like the one I made, like the yarn I used for the shawl I made Nana Michelle. She made me a gorgeous beaded poncho, and I made her a little shawl using raspberry ganache. Same deets. If anybody has any questions about this, let me know. Hopefully I'll see it. Lori Hobson, your store doesn't have them? Well, doggone. I don't know if you can order these or not, since they're probably sold out online. I don't know. Let's see. This one's looks like a different pattern, but still crochet. That one might have been knitted. I'm not sure. This one takes just one of these too. One ball, it says, or one cake. And this is called, guess what? Rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow. I wish these would all stack up. Sit up here pretty like they're supposed to, but they probably won't. This is a pretty one too. I think this is Buttermints. Yep, Buttermints. Kind of pastel-y baby colors, but then you wouldn't have to use them for babies. Hey, Margie, guess what? I found these and I already did a little commercial for you. Yay! So, oops. When I showed it a while ago, it had the I done knocked the middle thing off. I kind of manhandled this probably in my box. When I showed this, it was on there. But I never fear, I have tools. So I will get this one back on here. It's from me being rough on it. Let me put that over here so I can remember to fix that. Anyway, buttermints is another of your recommended daily fiber. I have to put some of these down here. Lordy, my coffin done jumped off. Remember, these are at Michael's too if you like little cutesy things like this. And they have other things in this kind of unfinished wood that you could, you could stain, you could shellac it, you could paint them, whatever. They do open up and they do have the flashing colored lights. And I got it for, I think with my 20% off, they were like $1.47. And this is the last skinny cake I'll show today. There are other colors, but these are just some of the ones I have. This one's called Lime Twist. Ain't that pretty? I love them all. But I have extras of them, so some of those will go out as prizes. Here's Faith from Elisa, who runs Anaya's Toy Box on Etsy. So check her out if you would like. Maybe you don't do amigurumi, but you like it like I do. Grab you a doll. She blessed me with this one, but I bought one for me, Millie Mae, who's still not back home yet. She's here. I just haven't found her. She's giggling and hiding. And I got some for my girls too. Remember that Miss Bridget has these lovely bags. These little small ones. And she puts the bougie tag on all her things now. A queen bag. It has 3 magnetic snaps, and the inside is lined with the same color as this in the bottom. She blessed me with these. Aren't they beautiful? Y'all know I bought the sugar skull, and I can't show it today because I got the fiber of the day on top of it. Lord, I done dropped all kinds of stuff down here. And remember our gal, Melissa Reed, Crochet in Agreement. She dyes not only superwash merino, but this is cotton. 500 yards of fingering weight cotton. And I was told she does cotton bamboo blends. I know that she got in some sparkle. Not sure what the weights are and whatever, but she does custom stuff. This was a custom that a yarn addict with Karen did, and this colorway is called Keep Coming Back. 500 yards of beautiful cotton. But she does acrylic also. Also. Oh, I haven't finished with the yarn. Just a couple more. I had gotten this a while back. I won't be giving this away because I would like to do a baby blanket for somebody in this. This is one of the ice cream. Got this at Hobby Lobby. It has 394 yards in it. I got a couple of them. 100% acrylic. It's a light 3, and they recommend a size 5 millimeter for crochet hook, and knitting needles 3.75, which is a size US 5 also. Aren't those colors pretty? What is this color? Parfait. Ain't it lovely? Hey, Chris Kaleidoscope, Miss C, Sally, Laura, Shelton, and everybody I've missed. Belia, Tammy Blessed. Won't it be a pretty baby blanket? It's so pretty. This is 100% wool. It's pricey. I found it on Amazon. I just get one every now and then. I'm going to make another bod bag out of this. And I also have some 100% wool Noro that I want to make another bag out of too. And this color is called Autumn, I believe. It's not on here, but there's 174 yards, 100% wool. It's from the Elegant Yarns. Well, Elegant Yarns Incorporated, made in China. But they have a Michigan address. So I guess that's where they're, I don't know. Let's see, 4mm needles or hook. I would use larger than that probably, but that's going to make a gorgeous bag. Beautiful autumn colors. And it has a color number on it. It's number 65, and I'm pretty sure on Amazon it calls this autumn. Or I could have made it up. I don't know. Aren't they pretty, Mark? Rainbows, rainbows, all kinds of rainbows. All right, now what? Oh, let me see what y'all are saying. And then I've been working on this bod hat a little bit. Because y'all know I'm still trying to get some do-rags done. Lori Hobson said, does TV dinners in those metal contain... Oh, yeah, she's saying those TV dinners in the metal. Yeah, they were aluminum, I think. She said they were horrible. And they had aluminum foil on the top. And I guess we heated them in the oven because, you know, microwaves were not out yet. But I remember it not being that great. But I think we thought they were cool just because... And most everybody had those. I guess they were aluminum too, or maybe some kind of cheapo metal. The TV tables, is that what we called them, that folded up? It's, you know, the TV was the thing. And most of us had black and white and just a few channels. Remember those days? Those of you that are in my age range. And to me says at 5, she's going out across the way to a church picnic. Well, that's cool. Wouldn't be good here today because it is rain, rain, rain. But hopefully it's nice where you are. Little sis said her faves were the little chicken pot pies. Yeah, I remember like the sliced turkey, I guess it was, and gravy. It wasn't awful. Mashed potatoes and the peas, maybe peas and carrots. They weren't my faves because I like that stuff cooked to almost mush. It's kind of southern. Christy said, oh, she's talking to Dory. Madonna said, OMG, she forgot her thumb. Oh my gosh, Madonna, you need a nap. We still need a few. We have 64 lovely souls in Granny's house. And 57 of these. Hey, Laura. Susan, I said, those were the days. Madonna said, I remember before TV and we used to sit around the radio. That would have been cool. We had one of those and it sat out in the daggone barn that fell apart and it just rotted out there. It made me sick. I would love to have that big old cabinet. It was kind of, you know, rounded at the top. Had the pull-out turntable that you played the 78, I think was the speed that you played the vinyls on. But it had, you know, the radio and that. But it was a big old cabinet. But pretty. It was like a piece of furniture. It was gorgeous. But it sat out here in the barn and got messed up. Made me sick. But, yeah, I'd love to have one. I have a little... small radio. I think it's just a radio that I got at a yard sale, but it looks like it's a reproduction of one of the old-timey radios. Doesn't work great. The volume's crazy on it, so it's kind of just to look at now, but it did work when I first got it. And man, our little sis said Yarn Barfit was her favorite after school snack, the TV dinners. Christy said hers too, Marianne. Well, she was saying hers too to something else. She said the price jumped from $1.39. Remembers buying, jumped up to $1.39. She remembers buying them for 50 cents. 50 cents. Oh, the chicken pot pies, yeah. That was what little sis said she liked. I like chicken pot pies, the good ones that have the really good crust and the really good. Was it Julie Chafee Mazza that needed 4 to get? I was thinking hers. Maybe it's another Julie. Let me see. Oh, okay. Marianne said repeat the squirrels I called out to the Nutty Buddies. Grammy Colleen Crochets. Kaylin, Kalen, Reichart, Reich. It's either A or E, RT. I want to say it's an E. And the last one was Crochet, Coffee, and Cats. And let me know. Christy said, dang thing still works, and it's not even a brand name. It was made by Portland. I got to go back up and see what she's talking about there. I'm just... Julie Chafee Mazza. Okay. I was thinking she had more than that, but hopefully, did she get there? Did y'all subscribe to Julie Chafee Mazza and get her where she needs to be? I don't know that she's even studying her YouTube channel since she's got lots that she's dealing with health-wise, but it would be good. What is the weight? All these are, the skinny cakes are a weight of 3, AJ. I don't know if this was a 3. I don't even know if this says. This one doesn't even say. It just says 100 grams, 174 yards, but it looks like a 4. Kaleidoscope. But it also says Elegant Yarns Incorporated, but I got it from Amazon. They're not cheap. Anywhere from $8 to $10. Price I just grab one every payday or so. And Margie was saying hey to everybody. There's Daniel and maybe Ash. I hope they're still here. Pam from Be Creative Crafts said she went shopping this morning for her niece's 8th birthday. She asked for yarn. Yay! And sewing supplies. So you may have gone a bit overboard, LMBO. That's great. Isn't it wonderful when our youth show an interest in fiber arts? Yay. Sally said she loves the buttermint. Yep, that's this one right. I love them all. Think they are all gorgeous, but yeah, that is beautiful. I agree. And Dory says beautiful fiber, Dee. Loving it. Did you ever go, Dory, and check out the new cloud cakes? New cloud cake colors. Pat says, GrannyDee, she's not feeling good, having problems with her tummy. So she said, have a blessed day and take care. I'm sorry, I'm just now seeing this, but let's pray that our Pat Cray Hollis feels much better. Sissy says she does crotchety clogger. She doesn't particularly like buttermints, but she sure enough likes the colors in that cake of yarn. Oh, yes. Paw Ply guys, are y'all at the thing today, or are you already back? Wasn't today the Fiber Festival or whatever you were going to participate in? And Christy saying, lots of people saying, Pat Cray Hollis, prayers for you to feel better quickly. Here's Laura Shelton that I did holler at. Dinky Crafts Jen, did I tell you howdy? Howdy. Just in case. Margie's Crafty Corner made these pretty stitch markers that I messed up. Oh, shoot. Now I dropped on the floor. This just needs to get back on that jump ring. And you get them just like this for $12. And then I told you about the ones that Sis has. Let me grab this so I don't forget about it and step on it. I have all my stitch maker tools and stuff still, so I can fix that right back together. Oh, so glad you all are here. What's up with y'all? What's up? What's up? What you doing? Chris said, hi, everyone, everyone. Sometimes she says, L and W, which is lurking and working. I never forget. Hey, Sandrine. When we were over at Kelly's, and Kelly's like, what you talking about? What you say? She thought it was a TROLL. Hopefully we hadn't had any of those to deal with today. I keep just going up on the days that you have to be a member, but not a member, but a subscriber. And I hate doing that because I don't want, I love everybody, even folks that aren't subscribed. Yay, we got 65 thumbs, 63 folks in the house. Woo! Thank y'all. But if there is anybody that hasn't pushed this, I'm always trying to get to that 100. Laura Shelton singing. Tell Laura I love her. Tell Laura I need her. I can kind of remember the tune to that, but y'all know, I'm not such a great singer. And little sis said she to Yarn Barf, but I'm gonna read it for all of us. She liked them eat like the pot pies and stuff. She liked them even better way back when you popped them in the oven, but it felt like it took forever. It did. What was? Oh, Yarn Barf Christy said Thriss in Stitches will be, she was going to be, or we thought she was going to be Dee's special guest the other day or the other night. But Christy says she is going to be her guest tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Or write it down so you can remember it, because my chat goes away and it takes almost a full 24 hours before it comes back. So grab that link for Dee's Creative Hands crochet. And she says she's back. She always made everything from scratch for her 4 kids and husband. They were coming back from vacay, realized she didn't have anything to make for dinner when we got home. Rut-row. Here's Ray. Dee said, so we stopped and let the kids pick out a TV dinner. They were so confused how the brownie and everything cooked at the same time. They all stood at the stove watching it cook like it was amazing. LOL. Old timey stuff. Hey, Nana Donna, love you and still praying for you. And Cupcake. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Ola Joe. Don't forget Ola Joe. She's got lots of affiliate links, but the main one I usually talk about is her furls and Jimmy Beans. But yes, I did notice this. I'm so glad you reminded me. Well, she's telling you about my affiliate link to Darn Good Yarns. There's a Sorry Dresses, buy one, get one free. And she's got the code that you use right there. If you look in my description box, grab my affiliate link there. But sis, Furls has buy 2, get 1 free on the resin streamline hooks. I'm not sure if it's all of them or not. She may have already said. But I noticed that before I came on. And Lori Hobson said her LYS Knit Studio is going out of business, only doing sales online and mailing. If you want some bougie yarn, go on there and see what you can find. I know she carries Noro and Madeline Tosh. Well, do you have a... It's okay, sissy. Her name is spelled Kalen. And right cart, I think you got right, unless that A is supposed to be an E, but it's all right. Maybe I'll make sure I've got it spelled right next time. And Christy Yarnbar said she found one skein of yarn that she can make a dear friend a cow/scarf that she saw online. She thinks it's landscapes in the colorway stained glass. Christy said she found it on Amazon. And then sis put that up there again. Sheila N says pretty yarn and stitch markers. Yes, yes. Chris Kaleidoscope says that kaleidoscope yarn has a great name. Yes, it does. AJ says working on a baby blanket and drinking coffee. That's terrific. Sunflower Ashley says she can't. Her pipe is full of green stuff. I wish I was there with you. Don't bogart that joint. This is the top, the crown I have gotten to, and I know it looks crazy wonky, but if you looked at Bod's tutorial for this, she said it might have a little wave in it. Mine's got a big wave in it. But anyway, this is the mouse stitch beanie that she did. I decided to use this yarn. It's called Sage and Song. I wanted to use this one. After I use this and see how much yarn it actually takes, I may be able to get a hat out of this. But I thought, and like somebody said, I could find one of these colors, maybe. I don't get a whole lot of solids. That felt kind of good. But anyway, surely I have something that'll go with that. But I think maybe it won't take that much. But then I don't know. Mouse stitch is kind of a yarn eater. And this yarn is from Hobby Lobby. It's called Yarn Bead Glowing in the Sage and Song. I think I showed y'all this, did I? Might have been my folks that I was reading to. Ain't it pretty? It's going to work up really pretty in a hat. And I may even do a mouse stitch scarf to go with it. Maybe send it to Rose or somebody that collects stuff like that. You know, she does for her wings thing. This is one of my beautiful resin. This was a second, so I got this for $12. I always go through Ola Joe's affiliate link. The only reason it was called a seconds was because it missed the swirly part right here. But y'all know, I think it's beautiful. Got back to it kind of right here and then not so much here. But they're all different. You never know what yours, you know, one's not going to look like the other anyway. Even the firsts or the perfect ones. Hey, Spring, how's your honey? Did he have a happy birthday? Hey, sweet daughter Katrina, hello to you too. She says hello to each and every one of you in the chat. Dropping links. That Madonna is and my little sis and not sure who all else. Hey, Melissa. Melissa Crochets with Love is in the house. Little sis says her brain seems to be currently bouncing around too much to tolerate the green stuff. I hadn't had any yet. You know, I never was one for that stuff, but I believe I'd be for it now. If it would help with pain, I'm for it. There's Melissa Reed. She says, daggone it, don't suppose you're going past 4. Probably not. Golly, it's only 3 minutes till. Hey, do y'all know if I saw Jan Carruthers on earlier today. Do y'all know if she's coming on right now? Or if anybody else? Chris says just use less green stuff. I wish it was legal here. I wish the gummies, all that stuff. And maybe some of it is, and maybe it helps. I don't know. I don't keep up with stuff like that. Tammy Bless says she's going to celebrate her birthday live on, that's next Saturday, right? At 8 p.m. Is that Eastern time? She says join her. She's going to have games and a giveaway. Sounds like fun. I will be there if I can. Chris says Jan should be on. I saw she was on earlier. Just I guess it wasn't a live. I think it was a video. She said something about Saturday catch up. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate that, sweetheart. 8 p.m. tech. Okay, so that's Central. So it would be 9 my time, 9 Eastern. Okay, thank you, darling. Any other announcements anybody has? Lori says, sounds like the medical stuff is legal here now as of January 1st. Where's here? Oh, Yarn Barf. Christy says Delta 8 and Delta, see, I don't even know what that is. Delta 8, Delta 10 are legal here at vape shops. And Ashley says she uses it for pain and nausea relief. That's what she uses it for. And also giggles. What's the fun of life if you can't have the giggles? I know, right? Do you get the munchies? Oh, let's check out my thing about the laptop. It was strong for laptop when last I saw it. Hey, did y'all notice these Appalachian videos have been popping up and they are so funny. These people talk a lot more country than I do, folks in the mountains. I love it. Love to hear some of their words, some that I'm familiar with and some I'm not. Okay. I said I will soon. I'm not sure how soon it'll be. Buying a new computer. Woohoo. I need your advice. A laptop or an iPad. Having had iPhones for years and loving them and using Apple computers when I taught, I was leaning towards an iPad, but then I've heard a lot of people say it's pretty limited about what you can do with stuff. And, the main thing is to be able to do StreamYard with it. So the percentage for iPad was 32% for it. For laptop, 68%. And that's 59 votes. Thank you for asking. Yeah, keep trying to win those Furls hooks. This Ola Joe has lots of giveaways for Furls hooks. And I need to have some giveaways for some later on when I can. I've got some folks I've been trying to help out and also been buying way too much yarn. And just bills and this and that. So, but maybe things will ease up when I can do more buying of the furls to give away. But remember, I do the giveaway. Do. You gave your iPad away. Now you regret it, Christy. Why is that? You just wish you had it back to use. Did you not like it at the time? There's Elisa. She says, hi, everyone. I showed off Faith. Shouted your shop out on Etsy. Laura said she's going downstairs, may lose connection. Is anybody on right now? Is Jan on? Would somebody check? Margie's got an iPad. You're so welcome. I feel like I forgot somebody to shout out somebody that I normally. Jan is on, Madonna says. Okay, let's squirrel raid Miss Jan Carruthers. Zach said he was coloring last night and got the blue marker on your finger. Now, hey, that's the worst problem you got, Zach. You got it knocked. It's all right. Well, I love you all a whole bunch. You love your Mac too. I know Miss Melissa Reed, Crochet in Agreement. You were one of the iPad lovers. I think I'd really love to have both, and I'll probably get both, but I probably won't. I know I won't get them both at the same time. All right, if you will click one of those links to go to Miss Jan's and hold me a spot. Oh, Alyssa says her weekend is packed. Her son has 3 birthday parties. Wowzers. I'll say you got a packed weekend. I love you all, and I'm so sorry if I'm saying howdy to any of you. I always look at the replay and kick my tail when I forget to say hey to or just miss you. Sheila Ann says hugs and love to all of you. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Should seriously consider a MacBook. Pricey, but so worth it. All right, I will consider. I said be sweet, don't be ugly. Okay, boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for the giveaway. Boop.